Okay, today's video is going to be about radiators. There is the stock 93 RX7's radiator right there, and behind it, my used oil. What I want to do is, before I get into comparing radiators, this just absolutely fascinates me, so you guys are going to have to deal with watching this. Okay, so I got some radiator fluid in there. There's my oil. What do you think is going to happen when I pour the coolant into there? Well, we'll see. It just disappears. That's because the oil is a what do you call it? Less dense fluid, and it rises to the top. Now, in the case of a engine failure, those two mix up nice and quite well, and you get this like foamy, shitty stuff that sucks. Especially if, say, your engine breaks, because the coolant's running all the way through the block, and you snap that. And you mix your coolant and your oil, and shit happens. So anyway, this is a crappy but perfectly working radiator. What's fascinating is look at how thin this thing is. I mean, it's very thin. Like, that's my pinky finger. That's thin. So talking about what, an inch? You guys think an inch? Yeah, that's about an inch. So this thing is supposed to cool that thing. Because look at there's. Some of you guys will freak out because this isn't steel braided, but this is what came with my kit. But I'll replace it if I get enough people complaining about it. But coolant line's feeding this thing, so this is supposed to cool this. Not so sure about that. So I bought a used Mazda competition radiator. Now, before you start bitching about being used, remember, everything in this world is used. You just have it for a different purpose. Even the water you're drinking. Used. It's probably somebody else's piss. So get over it. I'm buying this because, I don't know, I just like getting a deal every once in a while. The only problem was the forum member who sold it to me, unfortunately, his car got in an accident, so it's kind of got bad luck. But check this out. Let's see. That is, I don't know, thicker than that for sure. But it's all aluminum and, much thicker. It's actually in much better condition. I mean, look at this sort of crap right here. You've got fins missing, and it's not leaking. But so you can kind of take a quick look. That's a upgraded radiator versus stock radiator. And one last thing before I go. Be mad at me again, they're used, but this is a Samco hose. Now, I didn't understand what people were so amazed and obsessed about it. But here's a stock hose. It gets brittle. Almost everything does as it gets hot and aged. But this stuff really, it splinters. Splinter might not be the right word, but it definitely, starts falling to pieces, and, string and shit starts falling out of it. But the Samco hoses are silicone, or something of silicone nature. So these things are pretty durable. They sell for, $100 for the two of them. And those came with my radiator. So it was a real quick video on radiators and oil and mixing it all together. I'll catch you guys later.